I talked to Nico a little bit yesterday after their game, and we talked about, you know, the Mongols and so on. And he said, I quote, "I've never played against a team that shoots as hard as they do."
Damn, that's high praise. They do shoot hard. I've seen Falcons with a similar sentiment as well.
Well, this is a nice little combo. As soon as contact's taken, flash will come, Mezzi will pop out. Here it comes.
Oh, and the dual Berettas can start to unload. The P2K, perfect bait. Now the dual Berettas, only the one from ZywOo, but it's fine from Mezzi's P2K. He's holding fast on the B site, sends the last two of them packing. 9, 10, and Blitz. Their escape is covered as well. Flames has got this one spotted. And just takes a pot shot, Blitz. Trying to take that space back and has some fights to contend with in middle. Too comfortable for Spinx. Vitality, they seem to be in the right place and have the right answer. Mezzi's double certainly helps.
Yeah, 9-10, just see if he can get any more damage done on this, getting the bomb down in the next 55. That would be very fortunate, wouldn't it? I don't think he will stand a chance as Apex now starting to staunch forward with Flamesy.
Mezzi and Apex are part of the P2K gang.
Actually, he could plant. They've heard him.
They shouldn't let him at this point.
Oh, now there's no way. There we go. All right, clean one. Feels good. No bomb going down, no issue into the next, and probably a good time for us to activate the mailbag.
I would love to activate the mailbag.
Have you guys been on top of the mailbag? You've been in the mailbag? You've been rummaging?
We've been definitely having a glance, a passing glance, but we haven't done as many call to actions as the evening, guys. So here's a call to action. I'm calling you now, people of the internet, to head over to EPL mailbag at efg.gg.
That's the one.
That's EPL mailbag, M-A-I-L-B-A-G, at efg.gg. Let us know, and we are going to be diving our hand into the mailbag probably by the end of this map.
If they pop on through, they come straight through to my cellular telephone device, so
nice.
I'll be able to get them hot off the presses.
Okay, fantastic.
Once again, that is my cellular telephone device.
Hot off the presses, of course, an expression we didn't use prior to the inception of the printing press.
Which was back when I was born.
Yes, I believe you were 3, I think, when the first print was made.
One of the inventions that sped up civilization the most?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You had virtual invention.
The Counter-Strike civilization for sure.
All right, guys, it's the first rifle round.
Yeah, see ya.
Scouted.
He took a lot of damage for his troubles, but still, that's great from ZywOo to open up the account.
Wouldn't you say Vitality shoot pretty hard too? Flames
I think
certainly
they can shoot pretty hard, that's for sure. How's he got another?
I'm not quite sure. Mazzinho's been put in the dirt. They are out on Balk. Senzu slips down dark. This is, that was a little opportunity for 9-10 to make the round interesting. Instead, Senzu hoping to be overlooked. Depends how diligent Vitality are about this. As more time passes, even spam from Flames. Z, great find. Senzu's isolated, taken down ZywOo. A second lovely transfer. It's not the third, not the dream to be. Flames denies, and Vitality comfortable.
I'm always curious, Yanko, and you were in the coaching chair more recently than I was in the playing chair, and I also sucked, so just getting to the playoffs was something that I dreamt of. No, but my question is, like, throughout, because you were coaching top teams.
Yeah.
When there were tournaments like this where you could skip stages in the playoffs, did it matter because you were a top team, or it was just like you preferred to go deeper from the group stage performance? Like, what was the preference?
I think in reality, like, the minimum of expectations is to make the playoffs, right? And when you do that, a certain burden is off your shoulders. But still, whoever you play, I mean, obviously you try to win every game, and there's an aspect that's a bit underrated, which is also, you know, the psychological warfare against the team. You know, you just get another chance to beat on someone, right? Maybe it's a competitor that also contends on titles, and then, you know, you build up confidence against this team, and that shouldn't be underestimated.
This could get out of control, Alex.
It certainly could. It would require Mezzi to overstep, though. And he has been warded off. They do shoot hard, don't they? These bullets are connected. ZywOo's already on 3 HP, and a real opportunity. Damage done, bodies drop, only ZywOo on the low HP. How have Mongols done this? Just a couple of pistols now. ZywOo forced to come up clutch with no health to do so.
He's giving it a go.
I can't believe he's having a look. Trying to save Vitality from a very awkward first round loss. But with such little HP, a retake seems completely out of the realms of possibility. ZywOo short. You found one, but You're not going to give up the AWP in a round you've already shouldn't be losing.
Well, he's still having a look, right? He's just darted around to Cat. Now he can at least scope in through connector and see if he catches anybody lazily transitioning. But yeah, likely to be the save. So Mongolz, great way to get on the board. That one's going to inspire some confidence.
And where does the credit go? It kind of all, we all saw it from death POVs. It was like Blitz getting a double. Here comes some replays for us. It was obviously this. We remember that starter onto
that
Apex.
one live,
yeah.
of course.
Thank you, Rush.
All death POV. I showed the guy walking
so
out.
It wasn't a slander. It was just it was hard for me to process.
Killing the guy in con. This guy killed a guy and died at the same time.
Those two guys got glocked.
Yeah, they both got Glocks.
Rush, I'll apologize.
Yeah, that's all right, man.
I just want to say we all reacted when the kill came in. I heard a audible cue from production as well as the caster desk with the initial kill. So I need you to not be so prickly this morning.
When I say all death POVs, I kind of meant more towards the tail end. You know, just there was a little flurry of 3 frags. It was very hard to track for everyone.
It's okay, Rush.
All right.
Share with the pot.
Rush, do you want a coffee or something? Rush, are you okay?
I'm drinking a Monster right now.
Okay, all right. You let me know if you need anything, mate. We're here for you, okay?
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right.
All right, Rush. Yeah, I'll speak to you later, man. All right.
You're not getting a Christmas card,
I'm not, am I? What have I done? I know that's his trigger word as well.
Death Cam.
That would be a pretty cool like nickname, wouldn't it? Just Death POV. Death Cam.
Like Deadpool's nemesis.
Yeah, it does sound like that. There is a world where Mazinho gets a very nice timing on this. Now, they are holding it.
He gets both.
He gets both, Chad!
Called that one live, Rush. Called that one live.
We like that.
Great observing there, I have to say. Like, the fact that we caught that, wow.
There was so much going on the map at the same time. That's impressive work. Oh, dear. Flamesy was holding it the whole time and just Mzinho just takes his head right off.
Well, this should be a round to putt in unless they head towards B with the bomb like they are.
Yeah, they are.
They'll poke A first before they go B. You're welcome, Rush.
5 seconds. Bomb gonna transition back. Techno should try and keep the B defenders busy.
They still don't know about
player of
Spinx.
Spinx only has an MP9.
Ah, that does make things infinitely more difficult. The bombs come over towards A. This is his chance. And one hell of a messy spray. I can't believe he's alive. Senzu will catch Mezzy on B. Spinx, yeah, miraculously still walking. And he's actually going to find himself an upgrade. Flames is unused M4.
Gentlemen, I just want to talk to game_over in the chat and over with a 0. Was questioning about the glass between the teams and wanted to know what its purpose was. Well, game_over with a 0. The glass is the type of glass that goes from being opaque to... Is opaque see-through?
Yeah, no, that's the opposite.
Okay, it goes from being opaque to see-through when the rounds have concluded.
Wait, what, really?
Yeah.
I thought opaque is see-through.
No, I think opaque means you can't, no light can go through
like
it.
The higher the opacity, the more see-through it is.
Yes, opacity, but opaque, I believe.
Opaque is opacity, just as an adjective.
Either way.
Not able to be seen through, not transparent.
The glass is frosted while the round is live, and as just demonstrated there by our camera people, it is no longer frosted during the freeze time and end of round, so they can talk trash to each other.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie. Here you go. Perfect demonstration.
And there, boop, right in front of your very eyes. And if you wonder why it exists, it's because once upon a time, players would throw flashbangs into areas and see if the enemy team's face was illuminated, so you could get free information.
3B, guys, it's 3B.
And I wish Vitality didn't just have to play plumbers and gardeners up until this point.
We were truck drivers, Yanko.
So we couldn't really see, you know, Apex in all his glory. But he's saving it for the playoffs.
That's true. We'll see it in the playoffs. Yeah, they only beat Sharks and BetBoom, so it's not been necessarily the most impressive run for Vitality, but you can only play who's in front of you, and when you come into the event as one of the highest seeds, it makes sense that you get one of the easier runs. You just got to convert your games.
Oh. Convert this. They're doing it.
Yanko.
Yes?
You want to take this?
Yes, absolutely. Mzinho now has to react after his teammates died on mid to a full eco from Vitality. He's pulling out a nade, manages to recover, pushing into the site. Is Vitality going to be aggressive here? The nade's doing a lot of damage to armorless opponents. Techno on the flank, gonna catch out Mezzy surely. takes his time. Mongols managed to readjust. Oh, but now it's 9-10 in a 1v2. And an AWP, not the best weapon for this situation. Oh! He's fighting and he can't get it done.
Let's go, boys.
Full eco.
He's just making sure they're aware. Yeah, it was a full eco. That is a bit of a messy one. And it all started with that ZywOo kind of 5-man short swing, 4-man short swing. Couldn't get one. And then the snowball turned into quite the avalanche.
I think the problem is, actually, it's good timing. You see it's like 1:15 left on the clock. Like, that's not super fast, but it's not too slow. They just pick the correct time to group mid when at the start you're going to be a little bit slower, ST, just because of this. But they pick the correct time and they just 5v2 them on mid.
Yeah, I do think with the smart glass, it gives us opportunity. You see how many players do glance up as soon as they pick up the round. 9-10's found an equalizer there.
Yeah, it seems a bit unnecessary considering they had the number advantage, but Apex throwing himself into the line of fire.
We all get a bit amped up after an eco win.
And then lose the
following
full gun round.
And then you actually feel worse off than you were.
Look at the A-bomb site. Radar top left, nobody home. Full rotation necessary from the likes of Spinx, ZywOo and Mezi. The bomb transitioning back from the Mongols. They still need to get into position, but 9-10 has a smoke, a molly, even a flash for good measure. They're not going to take any risks.
The problem is they don't know Vitality setup, and they kill the A anchor, they kill the connector player. ZywOo is still alive, so they're thinking, okay, there's a chance he's sticky, there's a chance he's playing CT. That's why they're taking their time, using the utility. Smoke for top con. What?
I love a shot from Spinx, and now he found another triple upon arrival. Spinx tears the Mongols down. The bomb did not go down. Oh, the nade, it could have been enough to isolate a 1v1. Just chips away at Spinx. Now Blitz forced to relocate. He's opted for jungle. He's got 30 seconds, but Mezi deep on triple. That's a hard clear. Still a crossfire established. There is a universe where he can isolate these two fights. It's up to Mezi on the misstep. Spinx will find another quad kill. Beautiful for a fifth.
Those were some blinders from Spinx.
Yeah.
If only we could have seen it from his POV.
9 kills for him.
Yo.
9 kills from Spinx at the moment. I have a joke coming in from the mailbag from Layla.
Yo, Layla, what's up?
My friend has a France-related joke for us. So there was a cheesecake factory in France, and it blew up, and all that was left was debris.
Jesus. It's a dad joke. It's good. Congratulations. It's not bad.
Thank God for replay.
That's why they're there, bro.
Incredible round from Spinx.
You know,
if you could just let us do our job and focus on doing yours,
I show the
everyone
upline.
would be so better
He whiffs,
off.
he dies. I show the retrade from Palace. He whiffs, he dies.
Rush, don't let him get under your skin.
No,
you know
it's all
he's
right.
just
I'm
trying to
kinda
poke
chill
your buttons.
today.
He's just trying to get a reaction out of
this is you being chill, is
Rush,
it?
I went
you just need
outside,
to-
I got some sun. I'm feeling all right
Rush
today.
like water off a duck's back.
Yeah.
You know?
Kind
Yeah.
eyes.
Open
Yeah.
heart.
Open heart.
You know
Just
the motto,
remember
Rush.
what you and Chad talked about on that bridge in China.
You know the motto, Rush.
All right.
Yeah, the replay opera's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Tyler.
That guy needs a raise.
Big up to Tyler. You know, they only get 7 seconds. That's the delay they're working on. You got to work quickly in that industry.
7 seconds away.
Oh, I'm not. Is that a rhythm and blues? Is that banger?
You don't know that song?
No, should I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
7
popular.
seconds away.
As long as I stay.
Oh, well, flames. Flames!
Mzinho won't be ready for that flash.
Whew, just about dead done. That's right, Yanko. He is. Blitz. Good, taken out of the round. Bombs loose at spawn.
Apex is discussing how he's going to throw this 5v3 away.
Okay, what's his plan?
I am going to jump through the window now.
Okay, he's thinking about it, yeah. He doesn't need to move a muscle, so everything's fine. He is, however, going to have a little look. Smoke will be fading shortly. Techno could be exposed. With the connector player and now 2 towards this ramp and palace vantage point, there is going to be a test of this ace setup. It's ZywOo and Flames to lock down this ace site for a comfortable 6th.
I love that spot for the orb, right? When you get to transition there mid to late round and they're coming up con, it always feels like they're getting at least one. And they should just be able to put this one in. Apex will deal with Senzu. ZywOo steps out and removes 9-10. And down to another partial investment are the Mongols. So it's time for another email.
Oh, yes, who is it?
Hi, Chad's phone. Then it didn't give a name, so I'll leave the name out. If you had to win the major as a player, which 4 players would you pick? you have an unlimited budget. I guess currently,
budget.
I guess if I had to pick the current players, I'd probably just pick ZywOo, Monacy, Donk, and Spinx, I guess. He's pretty good too.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
That's a pretty good roster.
Pretty sick. A lot of firepower.
I could call that team into a major win, I'm sure.
If Apex can, why can't you?
We were playing Counter-Strike back in the same time. One of us was just better than the other.
As we all know, of that Mirage game.
Was he in that game?
He's French, he was.
Yeah, I don't know if he was in that.
No, it was everyone was there.
They're all there.
They were all there. You got Shocks, you got Kenny S in their existence.
Kenny.
Shocks was there. RPK Smith's existence a Maniac.
That guy.
Yeah.
Loser.
We should make Maniac sit down and
no,
rewatch
just because he lost the game. That was
yeah. He top frag though.
Should do the thing where it's, you know, you guys rewatch it separately and give your impressions of the game. Would be wildly different, I imagine.
Yeah.
Just like all of having to rewatch the Boston final for the first time.
That was tough.
That was tough. Cinema, though, very well put together. Let's see how Mongols approach this one then, Chatty B. You've got 3 towards mid and 2 on the extremity.
It's a huge issue for Mongols because right now, Vitality are ready to react to a mid play. They're all gravitating. They had multiple bodies short. They've got multiple ready to go connectors. ZywOo is also going to chip in from window. They're not playing an A defense. They're playing reactive right now. So Mongols looking like they're going to get the mid control, but it should clamp down. This boost from Spinx might be good for 1. Well, it's good for 1.
God, gets it done.
But they'll fight. They want to keep biffing this, Alex.
And it's not worked out for ZywOo. He misses his shot. Can't track Blitz. Techno onto Flames. It's Mazzinho as well. Hang on, Apex. Yeah, he's going to be tested. Still manages to prevail with the double. 9-10 in the back to Spank. It's 3. And recovery from Mongols. And despite them being prepared for it, looked like Vitality were in the right place, as Chad had highlighted, just looking for a biff, and they got one.
And that's Counter-Strike, right? You know what's coming, you have a good setup for it, but they got isolated one at a time with the duels. They didn't really get to fight together, which I'm sure they would have liked to. Well, you're going to have to win 1 more of those. Mongols, get yourself up to 4, and you will break the bank of Vitality going into the final round. 5 is possible.
Anything is possible, but not probable. It's just been, I mean, default every round, trying to take mid control.
Harassing middle.
Yeah, it's good stuff for Mongols. I think also against Vitality it's fine because they're always going to be doing stuff. Like Vitality is almost never going to, okay, let's just play passive and give them control, let them spend nades and then super late do something. Like they're going to be reactive. So your game plan can just be about taking some map control and then holding for the re-aggress, holding for the reaction, punishing that, and then playing the mid-round / late round from there. It's the repeat call from Vitality and pretty much a repeat call from the Mongols too.
Wow, Flames, look at him go. Just charges up the guts of mid-late. Incited to do so by the Molotov. Now it's Spinx on his elevated angle in a very difficult clear. He does give the fight to Techno.
This is how last round was meant to look. But last round, they were just a little bit off with the timing. This time, Vitality had everything under control. The molly comes in, the flash over the top. Flamesy pushing up, as you highlighted, and now into ZywOo's AWP. Just leaves Techno 4K, no bomb, and well, likely no chance. He will get the first onto Mezzy, but now his position's given up. We've got 23 seconds left on the clock as he starts to get a move on. Fumbles the movement, has to go back through underpass, dead in the back, and that is 8.
And the pick mid at the beginning was up.
What were you guys up to yesterday?
What, during the games or after the games?
I was on the late shift yesterday.
Yeah, I was.
You guys were on the morning shift, right? Well, the open
I saw the sequel to Jurassic Park.
Which one?
It was the G2 versus Falcons one.
Yes.
Nah.
And Falcons were the Stegosaurus, really.
Were G2 the T-Rex, or are they more like a, yeah?
G2 were the T-Rex yesterday. It wasn't pretty, I'll tell you that.
Neither's this for the Mongols. This one's going to just crash and burn. Mazzinho's given him a little bit of hope, but it's quickly dashed. If Mezzi does get this one cleanly, 9-10 keeps us interested. He is going to swing through, get found by Apex, unable to string together the multi. And so the round boils down to a 2v2, and he's piecing. He has got his Nikes on, and he is sprinting.
Well, Blitz can cut off the rotations. He's already coming up through connector, has key utility to do so as well. Can lob out the smoke, the molly is in play. ZywOo's going to get towards Ticket, though, on a good timing. So Flamesy says B's quiet, Techno's still rotating around the world. It's really, can Techno get past ZywOo?
Smoke on Blitz. Oh, there's the spot. He's asking for help. Yeah, he needs Blitz to make a play. Will ZywOo consider this? He is. He is hyper aware. ZywOo is on for a 9th for Vitality. Smoke actually thrown out by ZywOo. That might actually give them the plant, but it's the last round. It's just about closing.
It's a brave plant, but it works out.
Guess a chance. He's chosen poorly, it seems. Double molly forces him wide and down. Wow, beautiful. Textbook stuff from Vitality, starting as they mean to go on. It's the Mongols' pick, and Mirage already looking good for Vitality. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live with another day of play here in Malta for ESL Pro League Season 19. We've got Chad Sponge Birchall, Janko YNK Paunovic. My name is Alex Machine Richardson, and we are heading into our second half of the first map of this series for quarterfinals or the second round of the playoffs.
And I just want to let you know, I'm going by Master Splooge these
That's right,
days.
Master Splooge. I was catching some of Master Splooge's antics last night. There was a lot of Genery and a lot of memery. Vitality on the T side of Mirage to get this one over the line. It does certainly seem like they've done the majority of the hard work, but if Blitz was to hit shots like that, there could be grounds for somewhat of a resurgence.
If the bomb goes down, that's where the problems will already begin. So how clean can MongolZ keep it? Jostled within middle, the swing from Techno and Co, and blasting off a couple of heads. Bomb down, just Apex, and then for a signature 1-on-4.
I was going to say this game was going to be a little bit of a meme if MongolZ don't win the pistol round, but they will do so. Apex, no C4, no armor, a Glock, and a pipe dream.
Let me take this one, Janko. Apex
oh yeah,
now.
even you can't...
Crawling through the mid-hole.
One.
Shut up, Janko. And now, Mzinho.
Is he crawling still?
He's low HP, already dinked by Apex, but he's reloading his gun and running
POV,
out.
of course.
You gotta have it on the one man.
Janko, come swap.
There you go. Go observe some rounds.
Go on.
You got it in you?
Do you need to take you back there? I'll show you where he sits.
I don't know what would be like
I don't think Janko's
boring.
ever seen the production room. Ever. I see Chad walking in here, saying hello to everyone, shaking everyone's hand.
I'm there all the time when Chev's in there.
Oh, yeah. When your brata is in there.
Yeah.
Well,
same like
he
you
comes
and
in,
your
Kakosi
best
and
friend
all this.
Chad.
Yeah, well, come over here right now, bro. Huh?
I don't want to.
Ah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Like, keep your mouth shut.
Let's see if you can catch 3 kills from the killer's
all
POV.
All pistols.
Death
that's all I'm
again.
taking here. I'm going for a whole death round. Yeah.
Dead again.
Come on.
Another
Nice.
one dead.
One more. Can I get 2 more deaths? 7's gonna kill him here.
That's what every viewer wants to see, how it looks like to die.
Come on. Kill him. Die. Yes. Yes, let's go.
You got 4 out of 5 deaths, Rush.
I can't believe you hit the Deagle shot.
Yeah, you got 1 kill. So good stuff. You got what you're looking for.
Yeah, true. All right.
Interesting that they went for 5 M4s in that round. They only had 1 piece of utility. They had 5 M4s with armor, right, head armor, and just 1 smoke.
Just backing themselves.
Yeah, so no nades, no kit, just a purely aim-based round from MongolZ against a Vitality 4 Spy. So we do have a few more twists and turns available. Let's see how far they can bring this back. A third should be likely.
I don't know, that ZywOo dig did look pretty good. See if we can find any more of those. That's a well-timed nade. Oh, in combination, it puts Apex right down to 17. Mezzi's posted for a cheeky one bang if you ever get curious blitz towards the jungle position, but as it stands, MongolZ are going to be making a 9-6 game. Mezzi gets what he was waiting for, but instead it's just a bullet straight to the shoulder blade.
You playing any Mirage in your face at Pugs, Alex?
Not yet. I am playing Dust 2 though.
Now, so next week on one of the days, if Twitch chat wants it, I need to see a lot of wide peepo happies in the chat if they want to see this. But for next week, one of the segments, I'll show everybody how to do insta window from all the spawns.
Oh, now
then you can bring that, and it's quite easy to remember. It's not difficult whatsoever, and that will make your Mirage games a whole lot more fun.
I'd like that. I'd like that. And maybe we can also, or you can teach us some easy top con smokes, because I feel like having both.
Top con?
Yeah.
Yep, sure.
Just so the combination of both of them feels like I could play Mirage. That's all you need. And an exec.
Why don't you play Mirage? Do you think it's
an aim map. It's an aim map.
It's no issue with it being an aim map so much as I haven't had the thousands of reps on those very nuanced aim duels
that everyone else has.
Has. So I can essentially, I'm much further behind on Mirage than I am every other.
Well, I don't like it either because there's people who almost exclusively play Mirage and they're just rinse and repeating the same duels. That's why I say it's an aim map. But if you just have a couple of basic key pieces of utility, you can actually level out the playing field a lot.
Yeah.
Isn't that true for every map?
It is, but Mirage is like the modern day Dust 2, even though we have Dust 2 back.
I did play 2 Dust 2s where I was reminded just how brutal those rounds can be, just smashing your face against Long. It's nice from Blades. A forward stance from the Ramsey T. And there's a big gap.
He heard that as well.
Yeah. He knows the Palace is occupied. Blitz a forward position if they dare walk through Con. Has info for short.
Mazinho keeps going. He might find the bomb, or at least ZywOo with the bomb if he has to drop back. Knife in hand. It's going to be a freebie right now for Mazinho. There it is. Bomb down in spawn. Scrambling a Vitality. 3v5 situation. 45 on the clock, and another kill likely coming their way. Ooh, Flamesy gets the better of Senzu.
That's a big find. In combination now, Spinx and Flames. They know they've lost the bomb, so it's
Why is
really
9-10
awkward.
still in B apps? Come on, bro. You know where both guys are. Bomb is T-spawn. Get a move on.
Oh!
Wakey, wakey.
Mazinho's done it.
Maybe bring him a coffee, Chad.
Yeah, look, that is actually a true thing. You know, once some players, I'm not saying 9-10 does, but just general Counter-Strike players, I'd say, once you have information, right? Once the information's come through, you need to be reacting, and that's why having good information is important. And your teammates, they should be calling exactly where they died from. We knew one player was Palace, we knew one player was mid. So unless he was worried about Flamesy coming back through the underpass, and other than that, maybe a bit of a concern there. Ooh, he was not happy with that, was he?
No, but it was in French. Maybe he was talking to the Woo. Was it? I didn't understand it, but
cursing.
Yeah.
Well, Apex about to be battered once more. Partial investment for
gosh.
Vitality, getting chipped away through boxes. With lots of wide people happies in chat as well, so we'll do it next week.
Nice.
Probably on Tuesday. See you next Tuesday, guys.
This is where things are, you know, we see a little bit of an investment in the AK. This is pretty common now in the meta to try and get a couple kills. ZywOo has a chance here, and he will find 9-10. So 5v4 advantage now for Vitality. But they're all grouped up in mid.
They're transitioning over. Mongols are giving up B. You've just got Techno starting to leer back. Senzu to deal with the window room leak. Mazinho tucking in under balcony. Blitz is there from Ticket. Oh, Blitz has gone down. Mazinho's under a lot of pressure. That's a double up from the kid.
Hitting everything right now. Great placement of his crosshair, Mazinho. If you find another, you've done more than they could ask of you.
The bomb's going to go away to B.
Who's uncomfortable. Apex has B. So Techno's
Techno
hearing something. He knows Apex is there. Now that gets really awkward. With 30 seconds, Mazinho's not sure if he leaves A or not. Bomb's going underpass. This will be audible.
He hears it again.
Mazinho's going to stick around. Good position to be in. 20 seconds. Techno's got you on the way up. Mezzy's lost the bomb, and Vitality have lost the round.
Well
it's
handled.
a one-round game, and Mazinho and Techno with 5 together.
So in that moment, Techno in market heard them running away underpass, and that's why he started investigating back in towards the B side. Simple stuff.
Yeah.
Sound cues in Counter-Strike. Who would have thunk it?
I think also for Vitality, right, your default early on hasn't worked in the gun round, so it becomes a little bit tricky. I mean, on one side, it might be a little bit predictable if you try to do something else now. So ideally, you'd like to win a round by just playing default and then change the pace. But the Mongols as well now have, what, 5 rounds in a row?
Yeah, this is a good-looking second half. If they can keep denying these bombs going down from Vitality, going to make their life awfully easy. Timeout concludes. Discussion had. No ZywOo AWP. What's the change going to be from Vitality? Bomb heading over towards A early, and ZywOo and Flamesy towards mid. Insta window, flash and a nade. Oh, Blitz aggression towards Palace. He's going to win the first fight. It's Mazinho actually with a double up. The kid standing and delivering on Mirage. We discussed his woes earlier on the year on this very map. He's got 18 kills, having a blinder.
Apex beat the Molly and they're unaware of it, so... Oh, really needed to get that kill.
I think he's fortunate to get away as well, Apex. This is Flamesy pipping a gap, but Mazinho is not missing a beat!
Who is this guy? I mean, I think he's one of those players we talk about, but thousands of repetitions of these Mirage angles. He has been so comfortable today. That's one back from ZywOo. Taste of his own medicine. Mazinho gets put in the dirt. Nice one from Senzu, the precision.
Dink
Double
dead.
dink, yeah.
You'd love to see it.
Apex. There is certainly grounds for a little bit of excitement if he can get this bomb down and get away. He has a smoke grenade. The molly comes in. He slips the gap. Trying to catch a little bit of a timing on this reposition. ZywOo surely not accounting for this just yet. He missed the shot. It had to be a headshot. Apex can't do it. And the Mongols, they are putting up a fight, a valiant fight on Mirage. I've got a question for you, Yanko. At this point in the game, do Vitality eventually stabilize and ends in regulation Vitality, or do Mongols, like from what you've seen on this CT side so far, do Mongols actually take their map?
I think they take it.
Yeah, right? That's how it looks and feels to me,
Great
too.
job from Apex to, you know, in-game leader, of course, plants the bomb in the 1v3 before he tries to do anything to win it, which allows for another buy for his team. But with just how the game has been going, you know, MZinho is having an amazing game, and he's the A anchor, so, you know, you want to maybe move away from that, try to hit B, which should be readable for the Mongols. They pick up the pace with a fast connector push.
Ooh, Blitz gets one back. Apex did well to find 9-10 over the smoke. Spinx making moves. This is very rarely a gap that works, but it seems like he's caught a very nice timing.
And Zinho pushes ramp
Blitz
again and finds Mezzy.
Yeah, but I'm not so sure they're aware of this gap he's just jumped through. He's in towards CT, tucked in the corner, 2 on B. They're boosting short. If Flames can just pause.
They're going to go back into a B split, looks like it. So 1 through underpass, going back around will be ZywOo, and clearing out the site to be Spinx. He's going to get a free kill. Pulls the trigger, Techno down. Still 1 player towards short of ZywOo. Worried about the players that were in middle. Zinho coming over towards market quite quickly. Steps heard. How many can ZywOo get? Flashed off the line. Well done from Spinx.
Sick flash. Well timed. Spinx even finds the frag onto Zinho as well, putting him down. And just as we have this conversation about Mongols looking too dominant, of course.
Yeah, just caused some chaos, and that gap that you were highlighting there from Spinx was fantastic. So back and forth exchange in middle. There's too many gaps. They find one of them. Squeak through. Well played. ZywOo's giving it a go. Okay, son. Thought he might have wanted to hold on to that AK-47 because Blitz here has only got 4.4, only 4.5 on Zinho. You've got 9K on 910, 7.7 on ZywOo. Techno has enough to buy, but still a saved AK and a 1-on-3 over round you weren't going to win. That could pay dividends further down the line.
Yeah, I think that was most definitely the play, you know. At that point, he can drop one to Zinho. 910 needs a little bit more money in the bank because he's the opper, and your CT side has been going great. The pressure is on Vitality. This is the first round they win in the second half, so you don't want to give them any freebies.
Did you see today, it was probably as everyone was just waking up, Apex were in the semi-final down there in ESL Challenger Melbourne. It was like a series that they could have won 2-0, and then the second map went overtime on Nuke, and then they lost the third 13-0.
13-0.
And now you have to fly 24 hours back to Europe with that in your mind.
Honestly.
Oh, yuck!
Skin crawl.
Last game for Stico, maybe in an Apex jersey.
Oh yeah, there's some rumors about that, isn't there? Oh dear.
Not like that, yeah, gosh. In your head, that's all that's going to be bouncing around.
Well, if Mongols lose this, likely the map follows.
Double orb could certainly catch off Vitality just like that. Just like that. A perfect demonstration by ZywOo. He's caught Spinx searching for early B space. And he hasn't relocated instantly. He's just going to act as a beacon for info towards the B apartments. Apex pivoting back towards middle to join his squad mates at the top of mid.
And they know it's a double op setup, most likely, right? That's what you expect.
Well, with ZywOo shooting you, yeah.
So what's the call going to be?
Regroup and execute. Still got a
leave
couple
Apex
of smokes.
To lurk.
3 smokes available, a bunch of flashes. You even have the mollies to deal with like dark and sight.
Problem is there was no real pressure on A, but also on the other side of things, Mongols are in a passive setup. They have no information about mid, so MZinho is saving his smoke to extinguish the molly.
So they feign mid control with the window smoke and the molly con, and then they pop A, hoping.
I mean, these are aggressive peaks. Like, this is, you know, no joke from MZinho. But he gets good position. Apex tucks into connector. Now the jig is up.
Oh, wow.
ZywOo's done well there. Zinho even hit the first bullet first. Shot. Full flash 910 still takes down Flames. Mongols, they are putting up a fight. He's the dead man. Blitz could get down. Yeah, it's ZywOo. Guess the Mongolian barbecue started.
I'm laughing for the USP.
Where was
kill.
that
He
from?
was
Yeah,
just spammed into the smoke with the USP.
Yeah, from jungle.
That was from jungle, yeah.
We're not done yet. Not done yet. 10-10.
The fact that Bomb didn't go down in that situation as well, it's going to leave a couple of players wanting from Vitality as far as the purchase is concerned.
And these are some good adjustments from the Mongols as well. First timeout that was taken by Vitality, that's when they did the double apps push, right? Found 2 kills there. This was timeout by the Mongols. The adjustment is the double op. Vitality changes it up a little bit with sending Spinx B to apply B pressure, but he dies to the op early on, and then a tough situation for Vitality.
Damn, 1 for 1 real quick, out the rip. 9-10 gets Apex, but ZywOo straight on towards the trade. They're going to surge forward and try and apply more pressure down towards Connector. Upcat comes the AWP. Won't have the easiest fight because Blitz is tucked. So he's going to fade. Flamesy and Mezzy are playing in it, and Blitz might get 2. The first, an easy kill, but Mezzy on the trade. There's ZywOo again.
Yes, ZywOo's really heating up now. 24 frags, 3 in this round.
He's having a banger of a game, isn't he? 24 kills. He's heard Senzu, so they know that they can finish this one off with ease, and they can already start hunting. Look, ZywOo tracking him like the Predator.
I know where you are, Senzu. And Mezzy's closing in from behind as well. They are not going to let him leave with this AWP.
It's worth it for them to chase. I mean, ZywOo's just going to get him, and a massive 4K from ZywOo. I think really the Mongols did not expect for him to have an op in this round.
No, not at all.
You can see it's a bit pretty much a half buy, sort of a hero op. There was an AK on Apex, and it's an
immediate trade, huh?
Yeah, wild flash, really impressive.
I think Blitz should have probably got Mezzy as well there. Whiffed his lines in Connector. Probably already thinking of what was coming next as opposed to just his classic in-game leader trope. But Blitz is normally very good at focusing for the frags. But oh, look how bad the economy is for Mongols now.
Yeah, they're in trouble, Chad. They've put all their pennies into this.
They're doing another passive setup where they're not really fighting for the mid space. Techno's floating around with... It's actually an A lean. A hefty A lean. Blitz is going to take the team on his back, just play with the MP9 over towards B.
Well, with the in-game leader listening over for info B as well, surely Apex is going to have the conviction to call something towards the second letter of the alphabet. Saying that, I actually see him navigating back towards the top mid side. Flame's going to start showing a bit more mid presence.
This would have to be a late fumble from Vitality to lose this round. If they execute too late, right, even then it would be hard because of everything they have. A lot of crowd control utility to deal with the A site. So Mazinho, Balcony, Senzu site, 9-10 over towards Ticket, Techno to chip in from jungle. They should have enough nades to deal with all of this.
A little a gap there in the smoke. I think it's interesting though that Mongols stack A after everything, right? I mean, that's where they had a lot of success. I think maybe Vitality will go B in this round, but it's the right call. They blocked them again in ramp.
Good nade as well. Great chip damage on to Spinx. Here we go, 40 seconds.
Yeah, peeking out the smoke. That's Techno on the only M4. He's drawn first blood. Clawing back, Vitality tipped the scales. It's a ZywOo multi. Big from Senzu, needs more. Tested and spammed by Apex. And Blitz, he's noted. Long range, lovely burst. Finds the head of Spinx at a crazy distance. But he'd have to run down ZywOo here, and he's in a lot of trouble. Sweet Jesus, that was with a Glock. A laser beam in ZywOo's hands.
Well, now this is where you have to ask yourself the question, do you take the full eco and take the 2400 loss bonus going into the next, and then buy when... oh, sorry, wait, it's last round coming up. I was 1 round behind. You don't full eco, guys, you force.
I could
you definitely force.
With
you
conviction.
Don't full eco.
With conviction.
You don't full eco at all.
Let's save for map 2, guys. No, trust me, trust me.
Yeah, we'll get to take that residual money into the next pistol round.
But I mean, it looks the same as the previous round.
Just no M4.
Right? Yeah, without the M4, true.
All right, well, should we get to map number 2?
I want to know what stickers are on that inheritance. Whose was that?
Overtime.
Who is it?
Overtime?
Is that Legia stickers? Am I crazy? Well, we'll ask Apex for an inspect, but he's going to be pushing his AK into 9-10. Techno's keeping it slightly interesting. A missed Deagle headshot. Senzu, he's not going to get many more opportunities like that, and with his teammates dropping around him, Molotovs at his toes, nades at his face.
Spinx has B.
And Spinx has complete B control.
Blitz has been heard.
It's a ZywOo masterclass. Mezzy.
30 frags.
Mezzy has 5 frags. ZywOo got that probably in rounds 1 and 2.
Yeah, what you don't know, Alex, is they have to donate their kills to ZywOo if they want to win in this type of fashion. 13-10 for Vitality on the Mongols map pick. We got Nuke up next, overpass in the third and deciding if we need it. But we're going to a break. Be right back.